I asked you guys what you wanted to see more from Rainbow Raja. And you told me. So I'm here to give it to you. We're doing a reading today with Raven Felon's Messenger Oracle deck. This deck's art is really simple. So if you're someone who's just getting into tarot and you feel inspired by her art, this deck's really good. It's a smaller deck, so it has less cards, but she has another deck that's like much bigger. But I love her art. Love it. It's great. It's beautiful. So let's see. Let's just do a general reading for the week. Yeah? Let's do a general reading. As I drop cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Here we go. We got 5 cards. We're just gonna use these. So this is what we do. So these 5 cards, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, right? Pick a card, any card. We're gonna number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can find a way to put little numbers on them in a little bit. So you're gonna pick one. Please pick a card. Did you do that? Good. And now I'm going to read them. So I guess you can just skip to your card number if it's not number 1, because we're just going to start with number 1, okay? This week in your life, number 1, you were born to create. When was the last time you made something? Number 1. When was the last time you really sat down to manifest your inner light? Well, now is a really good time. Focus this week on creating something that makes you happy, something that brings light to your eyes, something that makes you feel invigorated and full of life. So we as humans, we as a collective, we all create. And we're not talking just creating art or music or poetry or, no, you can create a business. You can create a really calm space in your home. The way you go about those things is you take steps and you start to unravel things the way, the steps you need to take. You clean things up, you put things in order, and you get to it. You have to know what you're going to create, or at least have an inkling. So this card isn't just focused on you creating art or creating some form of expression. You could create an Instagram post, something that makes your heart sing. What makes your heart sing, number 1? What makes your heart sing? Number 2. Stay strong. So number 2, it seems like you might be having some turmoil in your life. Look at that dragon. I love her art. That dragon is just, he's just something else, isn't he? Look at him. Almost like the Green Man. If you're not familiar with that, go look that up. The Green Man is like this guardian spirit of the forest. So stay strong. This card is reminding you to stay strong, to ground yourself, to hold your ground, to connect with, things that are going to make you feel the best. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Look how green he is. Strength is also in what you eat. Eat some salad. Look at that guy. He's like made of salad. He almost looks like Gremlins 2. That gremlin that like looks like he's part of the, like the salad bowl. Like, look at him. So vibrant. So, stay strong through grounding, through healthy eating. Connect with nature. This guy's climbing a tree. He's hanging out with the moon. Staying strong is really about that, holding your ground and not wavering on that. You know what you need. If you need rest, you tell that friend who wants to do FaceTime for 2.5 hours, no. You say no. No, not today. If you're at home and your partner is bugging you during quarantine, you just say, hey, I need my space. You stay strong. You keep those boundaries up. Boundaries. That's emotional boundaries too, you guys. Like, keep your internal strong. We all know when we need to go take a nap. Nothing is more important than your health. Go take a nap. Just go do it. Tell everybody else in the house, hey, I'm taking a nap. Don't bug me. The only time you should bug me is if the house is on fire, right? So take care of yourself. Stay strong. If you're having confrontation in your life, this is also about, not necessarily fighting. This dragon isn't like fighting anyone. It's just holding its ground. It's just saying, hey, this is my truth. Sorry. If you don't like it, this is my truth. I'm holding strong in that. All right? Questions, comments, concerns, down here. Down. All right. Number 3. Are you ready? Number 3. Whoopsh. Oh, what's that? Whoopsh. Look at that. That one's so cool. Change is unavoidable. Change is unavoidable. Wow, number 3. You've been doing some hard work. Great job, number 3. Great job. You have worked so hard. You went from like a totally dark time in your life and you're finally starting to see the light. This might have been a really hard transition for you. You might have really doubted yourself, but now you're really strong in all that change you had to experience. So this card is just all about transformation. It's all about that metamorphosis, breaking through illusions. We have a lot of rebirth, shedding old skin, so much symbolism. So if you happen to be somebody who is breaking through, some really tough times, if you're having to get rid of, stuff in your life and you're having to start fresh, I'm having to start fresh. I just moved several states away and I'm having to start completely fresh. So if you're having to start completely fresh, don't bring your baggage with you, right? Remember that you can just have a clean slate. All right? Change is going to happen no matter what. Change is unavoidable. That's what the card says. That's the truth. Change is unavoidable. If you fight change, it's going to happen. It's going to happen violently. It's not going to be any fun. So if you're seeing changes happening in your life, embrace them. Breathe through them. Just let them be a part of life. And you can help them along by, just gently stepping into the power that you're comfortable with these changes, that you can start fresh. You can create new things and trim off the fat, so they say, right? So that's 1, 2, and 3. You ready? 4? I got you. Got you 4. Know your fears. Look at that. Look at that scary looking. Gosh, it's like a smoke tiger. Like a tiger made of smoke. It's a smoke tiger. Know your fears. What are you afraid of? Number 4. Knowing your fears gives you a great power. If you know your weakness, you also can harness that weakness for strength. Okay? I know how hard it can be to face that monster under your bed, We don't want to go crawling under there. But the truth of the matter is that monster could also be a cuddly little kitten. And you didn't realize just how much you needed a cuddly little kitten until you crawled under that bed and you checked, right? So I think right now you're facing either self-sabotage because your fears are kind of setting you up for some failure in areas of your life. You're taking a look at everything you need to do or everything you need to get done, and your fears are overwhelming. They're soul crushing. Anxiety runs rampant in your body. These are normal things. Take a moment, step back. Step back, energetically speaking, not like physically speaking, because you can't actually do that. Like, try and pull your soul back into your body. Just like pull it back and hold, and then push it down. See if you can redirect your anxiety, the tingling in your body, the fears. If you can just be with them, hold. Ask them, why are you here? What am I really afraid of? Reflect on that. Why are you afraid of your girlfriend leaving you? Why are you afraid of not going back to work? Why are you afraid of going back to work? What is it that is stopping you from accomplishing your goals? Is it a true fear? Or have you made a monster out of a molehill kind of thing, So reflect on that. Number 4, know your fears. You can make them into a strength. Ready? Number 5. Last but not least. Whoopsh. See the truth. The truth. So, number 5. Number 5, number 5, number 5. It is time. It is time for you to wake up. There has been, you're being given a great opportunity to find truth, whether that be inner truth, whether that be the unveiling of an illusion happening in your life. That might actually also be taking a cold, hard look at your behavior and going, "Oh God, no," or somebody else's behavior, or somebody else's truth. Just being able to really look deep within, reflect, and get that truth, right? Truth can be really powerful. It can take you from a state of mind where you truly, genuinely believe what people have told you, what you've been led to believe for so long, that you can't do it, that you're not worthy, that you're not pretty enough, that that you're not smart enough, that really this is what you're supposed to be doing. And learning the only thing that matters is your inner truth, and that you have the power, and that you've given them the control, and now it's time for you to take that control back and live your truth. If your heart, your whole life, has told you, I really want to be a pilot, but for some reason, you just never you never were able to follow that. Like, I can't be a pilot. Why? Because I didn't do well in school. Like, how am I going to go through, pilot school? Well, study. Work hard. You don't have to do well in normal school to do well in other schools or other training programs. You just have to work hard at the thing you want. So, follow your truth. If you're, wanting to be more your inner true version of yourself, come out and do that. Be free. Let yourself be free, says the owl. If you are someone who knows how to work with animal spirits or do journeying, I recommend working with owl if you are number 5. Number 5, work with owl. Some easy ways you can do that is just if you have an owl feather, putting that on like a little table next to your bed, making that your altar. You can meditate on images of the owl. You can color pictures of owl. You can research what owls do in the wild, like what their diets are like, what their cycles are, listen to their sounds. The reason I say that is owl is about sacred wisdom. The owl is all about showing you the hidden truths of almost the spiritual side of life. The owl can open up portals, not real portals, but like almost soul portals where you can really explore other realms of yourself. And I worked with owl a lot growing up, going through this transformation for myself, and owl was a really important guide for me to understanding my own truth. So if you've never worked with animal spirits, look it up and try and work with owl. The rest of you, if you're number 4, work with tiger. Tigers are powerful. Tigers are strong. Tigers are fearless. They also, are great at camouflage. Hide. Know your fears. You can also hide from them too. So for number 3, I recommend snake. There's a snake in this picture. Snake's all about shedding that old skin. It's all about change. Or phoenix. If you feel a connection with the Phoenix, Phoenix is all about that resurrection, rebirth, starting something new. So number three, look into working with snake or phoenix. Number 2, that's a dragon. Like straight up, that's a dragon. You can work with dragons. Dragons work. It's a lot of energy, if you believe in that. I've worked with dragons. They're very, very, very powerful energy. So go ahead and make sure you're not overwhelmed or overpowered by that. If you don't feel comfortable working with dragons, you can work with an animal like ox. I think ox would be a good one for staying strong. Oxes are very sturdy and strong creatures, so reflect on that. And the very last one, number one. I actually recommend spider for number 1. Spiders can create a beautiful, intricate webbing, literally with poop. I mean, no, just kidding. It's, they create intricate webbing out of thin air. And they're beautiful, beautiful structures. And connecting with the divine weaver, as they call the spider, you can connect with that creation energy. Mother, grandmother spider. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm running out of space with my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys were loved. I hope this reading helps this week. I hope this gave some clarity. It's a long reading, but I feel that it might help. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for being open and for letting me know that you guys like my readings. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Oh, if you need any more guidance, you can contact me for a reading. I am offering virtual readings over Instagram and Facebook and Zoom. So hit me up.